What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna give my fight prediction for the main event of UFC Fight Night 104, featuring the main event, the Korean Zombie versus Dennis the Menace Bermudez. This is a very exciting fight for me. Chan Sung-jun's one of my favorite fighters to watch, and he's coming back, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But not only am I going to give my prediction, first I'm going to go through like their keys to victory, or what I think their best, game plan should be based on the fights, I've seen these guys have. So yeah, let's get started. Let's start with Dennis Bermudez. For Dennis Bermudez, I think he needs to come in fast because Chan Sung-jun's been gone for a while. 3.5 years. His last fight was August 2013, I believe. And that's, that's a long time. 3 years might not seem like a long time, but to be away from the sport that, is evolving every day, that's quite a long time to be away. And Dennis Bermudez, he's been pretty active, average in about 2 fights per year. He's had a couple bumps in the road, but recently, he's on a 2-fight winning streak. He's beaten some tough guys. Right off the top of my head, I can think of Clay Guida. He actually finished Clay Guida at the time where I believe Clay Guida was, going to decisions with everybody. And he also beat Max Holloway. So I believe if he wins, and maybe wins one other more, that might put him up there in contention for, the featherweight belt, depending on, who Max Holloway, if Max Holloway fights Aldo or whatever's going to go on with that. But right now, Max Holloway is the interim champ, and Dennis Bermudez has a victory over him. But anyway, I think back to what I was saying. I think he needs to come in fast. He has fast hands. He's very explosive. Go for takedowns. Grind against the cage. Make it a grindy fight. Maybe try to draw Chan Sung-jun into a brawl. And I think if he can draw him into a brawl, I believe Dennis Bermudez might be able to catch him. Chan Sung-jun has been finished. I mean, yes, he's known for his granite chin, but he has been finished. He was finished by Aldo, which, no shame in that. And I think George Roop. But anyway, yeah, I think if he can just, catch him in a transition, because, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of scrambles, a lot of explosive grappling going on. That's just how I see this fight happening. And if he can draw Chan Sung-jun into a brawl, which, Chan Sung-jun's known for, I believe he might be able to catch him. That's just my opinion. I mean, obviously I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. But no, Dennis Bermudez, he just, like I said, it needs to come out fast. Needs to mix up his punches, his takedowns. Needs to avoid submissions. He needs to be careful because Chan Sung-jun is a threat, off his back. And, with the grappling, a lot of his fights have come by submission. So I'll talk more about that when I get to Chan Sung-jun. But yeah, just reiterate. I just feel, he needs to make this a dogfight, make it a brawl, make it a grindy fight, and just try to catch him. And, I think that's his best chance of winning this fight. So, alright, now, let me get to Chan Sung-jun, the Korean Zombie. I feel he needs to kind of do the opposite. He needs to counterfight and not get in a brawl with Dennis Bermudez. Dennis Bermudez has heavy hands. And I feel that, you know, like I said, even though he's known for his chin, he has been stopped before, only twice. But when you're wearing forearms gloves, anything's bound to happen. So you got to be careful. The other thing that comes into play is he's been away for 3 years. You know what I mean? I know he's gonna come in shape. I know he's gonna come in ready to fight, but it all depends. The adrenaline dump. Is he gonna start slow? Like there's a few factors that could come into play. So he just needs to. I feel like he just needs to feel Dennis Bermudez out. As Dennis is coming forward, he needs to try to defend the takedown, even though he is good off his back. I think his best chance is on the feet, really, or he could catch him in a transition into a submission. But I just feel like he might have a better chance on his feet. He does have heavy hands himself. He finished Mark Harmonic, I believe, in about 7 seconds. So yeah, Korean Zombie has a chance to stop Dennis Bermudez too. Dennis Bermudez has been stopped. He's been dropped too. Jeremy Stevens stopped him. Ricardo Lamas stopped. Dropped him and then finished with the guillotine. So Dennis Bermudez needs to watch out for that. But back to what I was saying, he just needs to remain calm, not get into a brawl like he's known for. We all want to see it. But if I was Korean Zombie, that's a strategy I would use. I would try to use Bermudez's aggression against him, counterfight. If I get taken down, threaten with a submission. So maybe be like, oh damn, like I don't want to get caught in a submission. So maybe I'll be more aware of my takedowns. I just feel, he needs to threaten him with something early to get the respect, because if I'm Dennis Bermudez, I'm thinking, all right, this guy's been gone for 3.5 years. Like I'm gonna come in, fast, and this guy's gonna have cage rust, ring rust, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna be able to take him out. I mean, I don't think he's gonna come in that overconfident, but that's just a factor. Is that the guy's been away for 3 years, serving his country, which props to him. Also, I don't know if people are aware of this. The Korean Zombie only has 14 fights, and only 4 of those were in the UFC. 2 were in the WEC, and the rest were in other promotions. So I'm not, not saying he doesn't have the experience. Obviously, having, 14 fights, that's good. And he's fought some pretty tough guys. His last loss was to Jose Aldo, which I said before is no shame. But also, the fights that he did win in the UFC, he finished them all. He finished 1 by submission, 2 by submission, and 1 by knockout, as I mentioned earlier. So let's just summarize a little bit. Dennis Bermudez, keys to victory, as I call him, is he needs to come out fast, be a fast starter, be first. Either tag him with some punches, some kicks, close the distance, get the takedown, or push him against the fence. Try to suck the energy, out of Korean Zombie, because, who knows, he might have an adrenaline dump and, take advantage of that. That's a real thing. It's almost not like his first time stepping in to the octagon, but it's been a while, 3 years. So those UFC jitters, as Joe Rogan calls them, could come back. And to summarize, what I feel Korean Zombie should do was pretty much the opposite. Counter. Don't get in a brawl with him. I just don't feel like. I don't feel like this is a good matchup actually for Korean Zombie. That's just my opinion. I just feel, for a first fight back, this is a pretty, this is a pretty tough dude he's going up against. Just like I said, he's explosive, he's powerful, but Korean Zombie can win if, like I said, he plays it smart. Defense takedown, or either, like I said, threatens with the submission early, even if he doesn't get it. To make Dennis Bermudez aware, be like, hey, wow, I don't want to get caught. I don't want to, I don't want to get choked out. So here's my prediction. My prediction is Dennis Bermudez, 3rd round TKO. I know it's probably not the most popular prediction. Trust me, I want to root for the Korean Zombie, but I just feel like this is a bad matchup for him. I feel like he is going to do the opposite of what I just said. He is going to, wind up in a brawl with him. It might not happen, but I just have a feeling that's, he's going to want to come back and make a statement, and, he's going to try to brawl, get clipped. It could happen the other way too. But I feel, like maybe he's gonna feel too comfortable being taken down, thinking, he can submit Dennis Bermudez. So, if he gets too comfortable, Dennis Bermudez might submit him. You know what I mean? So, but that's what I think is gonna happen. Dennis Bermudez by 3rd round TKO. I hope not. I'm very excited for this fight. And I'm excited to see the return of the Korean Zombie. Even though right now, this might sound contradiction, but I am going to be rooting for the Korean Zombie. Like I said, I don't mean to keep repeating myself, and hopefully as I keep doing these predictions, I will get better at them, better with my words. I'm trying to put myself out there. Trying to start a conversation with you guys, see what you guys think. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you guys are interested in this fight, or if you just think, not too interested. Let me know. I want us to, if there's any, new viewers, let me know if you think I'm wrong. Be like, hey, dude, no, Dennis Bermudez is not going to win. I just feel Dennis Bermudez has a lot riding on this fight, more so than the Korean Zombie, in my opinion. Like I said before, he's on a 2-fight winning streak. If you can knock off Korean Zombie, fight another, top 5, whatever, top 3. I'm not sure where he's ranked, but this can put him in contention, I feel. Like I said, he had a few setbacks, but I feel he's one of 3 guys to beat Max Holloway. The other one was Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. So I just feel like, he's going to come in ready to fight. I mean, Korean Zombie's going to bring it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Korean Zombie is not gonna bring it. I just feel it's gonna be an exciting fight. I just feel Dennis Bermudez is gonna take it. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Well, I got a few more things. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if there's any new viewers out there, if you want, subscribe. Even if you don't want to subscribe, leave a comment anyway. Let me know what you think about the fights. If you're a UFC fan. Anyway, like I said before, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If this goes over well, maybe I'll keep doing it. But as always, I will see you guys in the next one.
Dennis Bermudez.